Can you even call this a rivalry when one team hasn't even lost in the series? Maryland is 27-0 in the rivalry against Johns Hopkins.
Those are just some of the supplies being donated here at the Stuff the Bus Summer Palooza.
Swim leagues help bring families and friends together, but the Prince Mont Swim League has so many parents and staff members who grew up in the league and are now giving back to the program that raised them. And with Malik Washington at the helm for the Terps, things are looking bright for Maryland football. But after college, she will be pursuing a career outside of basketball, a career that combines cultural interest and language. But even with these new fears of flying, there are some students who are seeing these crashes as an opportunity to book flights now while the prices are dropping. But Millen Chaudhry has also been doing giveaways, getting students excited about the Crab 5, laying shirts all across campus.
And while crime numbers are down, the number of requests from residents for more attention and presence in all areas is going up.
In about a week, the Xfinity Center will be rocking again when Maryland men's and women's basketball teams begin their seasons. But having a sibling teammate isn't always easy. Brothers and sisters can have their senses of identity challenged when they're constantly being seen as the twins or the duo. Come with me to Madison, Wisconsin while I cover the Terps' next football game against the Badgers. Bringing in someone who you've always played with your entire life and now you're doing it at the college level, people really feed off of that and it can always have a positive impact. Maryland should be getting ready for Jalen Adams. She's a pitcher for Iowa, 15 wins on the year, which is second in the conference. She boasts an ERA of just over 2. She's got over 80 strikeouts in 17 starts. Siblings do nearly everything together. They go to the same school, play with the same toys, some even share the same bedroom. But how often do siblings get to play the same sport, and how often do they play it at the collegiate level? We've seen the Kelsey brothers win Super Bowls in the NFL, Serena and Venus Williams take home plenty of Grand Slam titles, and even Pau and Marc Gasol winning NBA championships. But to play for the same team and find that success is a whole new ballgame. But some sibling athletes at the University of Maryland are making strides towards success as dynamic duos, finding a sense of familiarity and a tight-knit culture within their respective teams. Sometimes sibling rivalry can be a distraction, and one may shine brighter than the other. But these Terps are learning to embrace their family ties, playing for the name on the front and the back of their jerseys.
Every sport I would play, I would always have my sister in the team.
For Lydia and Julia Ward, sibling connection is an understatement.
Was boy, girl.
The Wards are twins who found a deeper connection in the game of lacrosse.
The sister, like having a best friend, having a twin, like it's just so different. Like it's like so up there. Like it's nothing's gonna ever come in between that.
From toddlers to Terps, the Wards have stuck together. It's rare for siblings to get to play the same sport at a high level, and studies show it could benefit mental health. The International Journal of Sports Science and Coaching highlights that having a sibling on the team can be a consistent source of companionship, help, and emotional support. A support system, even when one sibling may not perform at their best.
If she has a great game, but like say I didn't do as well as I wanted, I can still be like, it's okay, Lydia had a great game, and I feel like it goes both ways.
And the coaches in their lives have always seen it.
They're just super supportive of each other. I think they know what each other's thinking and know what each other's going to say before they're going to say it.
When it came to the recruiting process, the Wards were looking at schools as a package deal, only having real conversations with coaches who wanted both Lydia and Julia. Luckily for them, Maryland Athletics is passionate about bringing that sibling bond to College Park.
If it's two brothers coming together, you're really going to push on the fact that, like, hey, you guys can really create something cool here. This can be your brand, you know.
As the director of on-campus recruiting for Maryland football, Kelsey Winkle is an advocate for siblings playing for the same team. And it's not just the Wards at UMD who play for the same squad. Keon and Keyshawn Flowers would not even consider schools that only wanted one of them. But Maryland football gave them the special opportunity of putting on the pads with each other.
You know, this is one of the few schools that offered to bring us both in, and that definitely helped my recruiting. And obviously, I wanted to stay home as well, but yeah, bringing my brother was a big part of it too.
Like the Flowers brothers, Chris and Eddie Hakopian have found a home with the Terps.
Certain, moments like my first home run, who was at the plate greeting me.
For Maryland baseball head coach Matt Swope, there's real attention put on coaching siblings.
We take a lot of time to understand the individuals and how they're all different, and they're both very different. They have their own relationship, right? And you try to respect that.
Frontiers in Sports and Active Living, a journal that explores the science behind athletic performance and behavior, emphasizes the role coaches need to have when siblings are on the same team. It stresses the importance of a strong appreciation of how the psychological, social, and biological disciplines interact, and knowing when to intervene or let the siblings coach each other up.
Instead of Maybe going in and coaching that, you can see that they know each other better, so you kind of let them police that and let them handle that on their own right.
But having a sibling teammate isn't always easy. Brothers and sisters can have their senses of identity challenged when they're constantly being seen as the twins or the duo, which adds pressure to their relationship outside of sports.
Dr. Christy Hall, the director of sports psychology at the University of Maryland, works closely with the football team, notably the Flowers brothers, helping them carve out their own paths.
Identifying, well, what is it that you want aside from your sibling, right? Like especially if they're twins and they've always done everything together, and think outside of just like, the package deal.
Natalie Leje, a performance and counseling psychologist with the Collective Edge in Washington, D.C., says that because siblings have already dealt with issues like this outside of athletics, they're able to take on those conflicts in a team setting.
You're not showing up with an empty toolbox here. Like, you have an ability to be able to take on these challenges that may exist when it comes to navigating these new type of team dynamics.
While college sports comes with pressure and competition, sharing the stage with your sibling makes it all worth it for the athletes at Maryland.
A whole different experience playing together at this level.
Just being twins, doing everything together, it's kind of just something that we always imagined. Like, I couldn't really imagine doing it without him.
It almost feels like if he's not doing well, it feels like I'm not doing well because we're so close.
It's just a strong bond that we have, that we always know that we're going to support each other no matter what.
From College Park, I'm Benji Kaufman. Mir McLean was born into basketball, but her passions off the court are just as important.
Basketball is important, but at some point the ball stops bouncing, and so I want to just prepare for that.
Mir McLean's basketball journey has really only been in the Northeast, playing at UConn, Virginia, and now Maryland. But she has focused her studies in languages and cultures in the Middle East, and while she's playing basketball now, she wants to take her talents as a translator around the world.
When people come to a different country, it doesn't necessarily mean they know the language, and so just trying to amend that barrier of like being a foreigner and trying to come to a country and learn the language.
McLean has no ties to the Middle East, but has always been fascinated by its culture. A passion growing so deep, it guided her academic journey. She had already studied 4 languages when she began high school. During her freshman year, she began to take Arabic and can now speak fluently.
She's one of those girls that can learn many talents super easy, so knowing that she wants to do that and like picking up on languages is super easy for her.
Transferring to Maryland was an easy sell for McLean, combining her academic and athletic passions. Coaches and teammates at Maryland saying McLean brings the same work ethic in the classroom and on the court.
She's someone that just competes. Like, she wants to be great, she wants to do it the right way, and she wants to do it to the best of her ability. Like, she's a kid she's always going to ask questions. She wants to get it right, and she goes hard in everything that she does.
Since joining the Terps, McLean has made an imprint on the team as a strong leader and is hoping to use her experience helping her teammates at Maryland in the real world as a translator.
Taking the extra mile, doing the extra work to help myself as well as others, I think is directly correlated from on the court to off the court.
McLean has been tutoring Arabic to UMB students, but when she leaves Maryland, McLean wants to be that bridge for non-native speakers.
Because basketball will come, basketball has, and it goes, faster than you can anticipate. And I've seen that from being injured, so I just wanted to really focus on an education that's going to get me where I need to be.
For Terrapin Sports Central, I'm Benji Kaufman.
McLean told me another reason why she came to Maryland was to be closer to her family, especially her 9-year-old brother Caleb. Also, Sailor Poffenbarger and McLean have been good friends for years. They were teammates at UConn in 2021, and they kept in touch over the years before reuniting here at Maryland. Poffenbarger told me that even though McLean has some big goals after college, she has been able to stay in the moment and be a key contributor for this year's women's basketball squad. Officials are saying that swimming numbers are dropping in youth participation, but the Prince Mont Swim League is helping grow the sport back and bring the community together in the process.
It's a great opportunity for all different levels to participate and feel valued and important in the swim community.
This summer program, based in Prince George's County, finds the perfect balance between competition and camaraderie.
A lot of swimmers who swim all winter and it's real intense and real challenging get to come and just have a great time and enjoy the sport of swim in a more relaxed, fun environment.
With 6 divisions, each with 6 teams, the league has 80 to 100 swimmers per team, ranging in ages from 5 to 18 years old.
It's a neighborliness that you don't necessarily see in the sports world.
Bringing together athletes of all skill levels.
It does bring the community together because you meet people that you probably wouldn't otherwise.
Kirsten, a former swimmer in the league, now has 4 kids competing, but she's not alone. Family tradition runs deep in Prince-Mont.
My dad used to swim when he was growing up and joined a club team when I was young, and from then on, it's been my life.
Craig, a year-round high school swimming coach, grew up in the league and is now in his first year as president.
I'm also just a parent volunteer, right? I'm out here. Wearing both hats. I'm wearing both hats. I wear a couple hats. For Prince-Mont, I wear quite a few hats. So, and I love wearing the parent hat. So.
Craig says Prince-Mont is helping growing the sport of swimming again.
I want to keep the Maryland swimming tradition strong, and that's what I want to keep it moving.
And giving families a way to stay active and connected.
People need a place to go, and so pools are a great place to go.
So my message would be jump in, either literally or figuratively. Jump in.
From Bowie, Benji Kaufman, CTV News.